This week's astrology is intense, emotional, transformational, and actually very revealing. So we have a full moon in Sagittarius, we have Venus squaring Saturn, we have Mars squaring Pluto, also we have Mercury void of course, and multiple planets that are out of bounds, which basically mean that the universe is pushing us into this huge energetic transition. If you've been feeling foggy, emotional, disconnected, uncertain, or even like things didn't move the way you expected, you're not imagining it. It's because there is a deeper energetic pattern that is happening underneath all of this. By the end of this video, you will know what this energy actually means, why things feel so strange right now, and how you can actually use this energy for massive personal shift instead of resisting it. So first, let's talk about this weird in-between energy. In 2026, we have an unusual amount of void of course energy, which means collectively we spend way more time in energetic limbo. A void of course moon happens when the moon has finished all the major aspects before changing signs. So energetically, it feels like the moon has nothing left to connect to. This is why so many people right now feels like something is changing, but they don't know what it is because they cannot see it yet. And to be honest, right now, this energy is actually the medicine. So right now for you, this is not necessarily a time to force clarity. It's going to be a time to listen, pause, reflect, and just allow things to reorganize internally. And just know that sometimes the universe just create confusion for you to actually stop trying to control everything and just allow yourself to just shift inward so you can just receive whatever is meant for you. Right now, Mercury is currently void of course, which means communication itself can feel very strange. So you can have people ghosting you, you can have difficulty expressing yourself, you can just not receive a text, you can have difficulty texting people, you can have anxiety becoming louder mentally, and also you have Venus, Mercury, and the moon being out of bonds, which mean this is all about like having like crazy wild energy. It's energy operating outside the normal rules, so emotion can get amplified, relationship dynamics can just be more dramatic. It's when people act unpredictably, when truth come out suddenly, and when emotionally people just feel so stretched beyond what they feel comfortable. But something very important you need to know about this out of bond energy is that it's when the biggest breakthrough happen, because usually healing doesn't happen when you stay in your comfort zone. This energy will literally gonna be pushing you out of your emotional pattern of relationship that just no longer align with you, and even old identity you've just outgrown. Now let's talk about Mars square Pluto, because this is one of the strongest energy this week. Mars is action and Pluto is power, transformation, shadow work, control, and when those two square, they can be power struggle, anger, surfacing emotional triggers, control issue, relationship tension, or even explosive emotion. And you just may realize where you've been giving your power away, or even you may realize a situation just can no longer continue the same way it used to be. And just know that this energy can feel very intense, but it's also very transformational, because sometimes the pressure we feel is what finally forces the big change. This is really not the week to suppress your truth. This is the week that you're gonna have to be radically honest with yourself and asking yourself, what is draining your energy? What relationship feels heavy? And what are you ready to release to become that new identity that you've been calling it in? Now, one of the other biggest theme of this week is about Venus square Saturn. And this can actually make you feel emotionally heavy. So Venus is all about love, relationship, self-worth, beauty, and values. And Saturns create tests, delays, reality check, and distance. So collectively right now, a lot of people will start to feel emotional distance in relationship right now. You may feel less validated, less emotionally connected, or even suddenly realize what just no longer align anymore. This aspect tends to reveal relationship truth. Some people may experience breakup, some people may realize that they've been settling, some people may start to recognize relationship dynamic they didn't want to see before. All of this is not to punish you. Saturn will remove things not to hurt you, but it will remove it so you can actually start to build something real. This transit asks, are your relationship are sustainable? Are you abandoning yourself just to keep the connection alive? Or are you actually aligning with connection that align with your highest self, or just old relationship that just doesn't fully fulfill you anymore? Now let's talk about the full moon itself. Sagittarius is all energies, all about truth, freedom, expansion, higher vision, spiritual wisdom. This full moon is literally asking you to zoom out and stop focusing on the small thing that are not important, so you can literally see the bigger vision of your life. This is a full moon of awakening, a full moon that is asking you, where have you been playing small? Where are you limiting yourself? And where are you staying attached to an old identity just because it feels safe? So Sagittarius energy reminds us that when life expands, we also expand at the same time. And with all of this crazy chaotic energy, the medicine is not gonna be control. You're gonna have to let go of that control and replace it with trust. And trusting that everything that falls along the way, trusting that everything that fails, it's for your highest good, and that you just need to trust the process, trust the path that you're already on, trust the next coming step, even if you don't see them yet. Just trust, and the more you trust, the more you're gonna keep going into your highest path and your highest timeline, the timeline that you've been calling in. So now, how can you work with this energy? First, stop forcing clarity. This week is nothing about controlling the outcome. It's about listening deeply. Second, pay attention to what feels heavy. Saturn is literally showing you what is unsustainable. Third, allow emotion to surface without trying to react straight away, so to not make an impulsive decision, and just know that every emotion, every feeling that arises carries information for you. Fourth, reconnect with your higher vision. So Sagittarius is going to be asking you what life you actually want to create for yourself, not the safe one, not the one that the version of you that everyone expects from you, the one that you truly want, that you desire within yourself. Now, if all this resonates with you and you want to work deeper with the energy of the full moon, I'm hosting on Sunday 11 a.m. a full moon energy healing circle for women, where we all gather together, share our intention, and just work with the energy of the full moon. And I'm gonna be guiding a meditation and then performing the healing for everyone. So if you want to join, you can go in my bio. I have the link that is already there. And also, I really wanted to take the time in this video to announce that my community Align Sister that I created, where all women in this community are just so amazing. We just all gather for energy healing, feminine embodiment call as well. That is going to be shifting from $11 to $33 next week. So you really have 1 week to sign up to get that $11 per month. And after that, I'm never going to do it at $11 anymore. I just wanted to start it with that price. So if you've been seeing me talking about my community and you've been kind of curious, or you've been wanting to sign up, this is actually your best time to sign up before the price rise. If you have any question about my community, I can talk to you more about it. We can connect, so you can email me. I have my email in my bio YouTube. And other than that, have a beautiful day and hope to connect with you soon.